So we're here at Tusker House in Animal Kingdom. It is character dining, and right away we're very impressed. Service, like every cast member that we've encountered, has been lovely, and you get hog included with your price of breakfast, and it is a buffet. So we are waiting till Mickey comes to our table, and then we're going to get some food, and we will let you guys know how the food is.
The experience of eating and seeing your favorite safari pals, including Mickey, Donald, Daisy, and Goofy, can take up to 75 minutes. Mickey ended up not coming to our table right then, so we got some food, so let's get into the different things that we had. This spiced broccoli was one of my favorite things that I had. It really was spicy. And then they have your traditional breakfast fare. So Sydney had Mickey waffles, and they also had Simba waffles as well. I tried to try some of the more unique things like the potatoes, and oh, there's Donald. But they also had some traditional African dishes as well. Like they had a chicken curry, a green shrimp curry that we kind of got to experience because we were the last breakfast reservation. They had Cheshire cattails, they had overnight oats. I did try a watermelon cucumber salad, which is what you just saw me put on my shirt. And then we were there the last breakfast reservation. Overall, here were our thoughts. We thought that the food is better at other character dining locations. This was not our favorite character breakfast that we've had. Some of the food by the time we got back to our table, because of the line and kind of how the line is set up, some of our food had gotten cold. If it was even super warm in the first place, let's be honest. And then the line itself, like we had to wait probably close to 10 minutes just to get through the line. And at places like Cape May, over at the beach club, you can kind of just come and go. There isn't really a formal line. And so that was our first critique. Now we did like that the pog juice came with it, so that was a pro for Tusker House. And the other pro for Tusker House is it's the same price as the other character dining locations, but you do get to see Mickey, and that was a big selling point for us. We wanted to be able to see the main man himself. And Cape May is the exact same price, and you don't get to see Mickey. Now, I will say the food at Cape May is better, so it kind of just depends, in our opinion, kind of just depends on what you're going for. But this was, if you want to see Mickey, this is one of the places that you can do that, other than Chef Mickey and Garden Grill. So that was our first critique about the food. The second critique was that Mickey actually missed us the first time, but they did make a point to, they being the wait staff, made a point to make sure that he came back and saw us before we left. And they tell you to just tell your server, and if a character misses you, just make sure that you tell your server, and the servers will make sure that the characters do come back. So we put that as a critique, but then we ended up getting our time with Mickey, and it was a great interaction, so we were fine. I will say also the characters, especially Goofy, our Goofy that day was not the best Goofy. He was not the most personable. So we kind of had a critique about that as well, whereas at Cape May, or even the Crystal Palace with Pooh and Friends, the interactions that we got were a lot more personable. So overall, we're glad that we tried it. Price-wise, comparable to other character dining locations. Food was good. Like, it was fine. There wasn't anything stellar. Now, we will say that when we got to try some of the lunch offerings, so she tried the chicken curry, I tried the green shrimp curry with the white sticky rice. That was amazing. The little brownie that I had, I did scrape the icing off because I'm not an icing fan, but the brownie was also very good. So honestly, we feel like the lunch might have been a little bit better, but we were there for breakfast, and it was traditional breakfast food. The bacon was very good. The tater tots were good. Sydney enjoyed her waffles. So do with all of that what you will, but we had a good experience, and it was a good, like, that we're glad that we chose that as our sit down restaurant, because we tried to just do one sit down. And usually when we do a sit down, we try and do a character, because if you're going to pay all the money for a sit down, you might as well see some characters. And it's a great way to see the characters one on one, get some photos, get some videos. And now that we know where it is and what it is, we might consider doing it again, especially because we love the safari theme. But compared to Cape May, which is one that we frequent, I think we both enjoyed Cape May a little bit better. But make sure you subscribe and follow for more Disney tips, reviews, and all things throughout the year.